Yeah, a DS run. The only DS run in the marathon. So yeah, we got some music, 2 sets of music going on at the same time, but that will go away very, very promptly. Actually, I'm just gonna mute the HP1 soundtrack until this is done. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna start. Everything's set. Yep, okay. And here we go. Alright. So, a little bit of interesting background about this game. This is actually the last Harry Potter game to have ever gotten an any percent run completed. The first any percent run of this game was done in, I want to say, mid-June, and it had never been run before that, so yeah, this run's already got some interesting stuff in it, but it is very new compared to literally everything else, so yeah. To be fair, pretty much none of the DS games ever should have existed. They're all pretty terrible. 7 Part 2, in my opinion, is the worst, but a lot of people say 7 Part 1's pretty bad too. The beginning here is pretty simple, just, you know, cast at things. And then Voldemort shows up in front of what I think is supposed to be a Dark Mark? It's not super convincing. Did you just call HP4 shit? Really, Jordy? Come on. 1 to connect? This is... Oh, yeah. So, we now don't have any music. Let's see, I want to hear the music. So, monitor on. Yep, so we will now be listening to HP1 PC music for the rest of the run, because the soundtrack doesn't exist. So I would say this... I have a particular distaste for HP5, the handheld versions. I've never seen the Kinect versions. Or the Kinect game, or whatever it had. But I would say this is like the second or third worst handheld game, and the handheld games as a whole are the worst Harry Potter games, so... Yeah, this is a pretty, not great game. Yeah, they're just kind of teaching us the controls at this point. 99% of things in this game are controlled with the touchscreen, which gets a little annoying at times. HP3GB is fun. I've done runs of it. I did a run of it at a GDQ hotfix. I think it is the worst HP3 version. But that's because I really like the other two. Did I understand? No, I don't understand. Okay. So this game is going to spend a very long time teaching us mechanics. Choose select. Yep, that's right. It makes us brew a potion here. So we have this potion brewing menu that we can access almost any time in the game. And you'll actually see me be using it a lot because it is the only way to one of the only ways to restore health in this game. So I'm going to need to make a lot of potions throughout this run because we take a lot of damage and dying is very costly. And that gives us 3 Wiggenweld potions, and that's going to last us probably 15 or 20 minutes, and then we're going to need to get more. Now, one thing you're going to see is I'm going to go out of my way to collect these pages quite a bit. When you collect 4 of those pages, and they're just kind of scattered around the map, you upgrade your spells. This game is practically impossible without upgraded spells. It is very important that I upgrade them. And thankfully there's enough pages in enough decent locations that they're pretty fast to get, so that'll be helping us out a lot. Oh my god. You're also going to see a lot of those purple walls. Anytime we have one of those, the only way that we can remove them is by defeating all of the enemies in the area. And because of things like that, being able to kill enemies quickly is very important. Apparently that's how we apparate in this game. We just circle up and fly away. Okay. So now we're going to be taught another, we're getting another tutorial for something that we're going to use like twice in the entire game. So I put on our invisibility cloak just to sneak past these guys. Yes, I understood. And they also tell you in that little area, like, yeah, you should stay out of sight of muggles when you put on the cloak, but then we'll just do that. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Muggles are quite blind. Unfortunately, everybody else is not. There's a lot of fighting Death Eaters and Snatchers, and they have frighteningly good eyesight. They can hear you from a mile away. But yeah, that is already probably about the last time I'm going to use the invisibility cloak in this run. There are a couple of pages in that map that I just went through, but they're all very out of the way. Take us quite a while to get. And these fights are pretty simple anyways. Now we're going to get a much more useful tutorial. They're teaching us the spell Arresto Momento. which is going to basically stun everybody on the screen, and we're going to be using this a lot throughout the run. Okay. Yeah, so anytime we run into a Death Eater, right after they start attacking us, they're gonna put up a shield, and by stunning them, we can prevent them from putting up that shield. It is impossible to penetrate an enemy's shield, so the only thing we can do is stop them from putting it up in the first place. And Ron's going to teach us another technique that we are going to promptly ignore. It really doesn't do much of anything. Yeah. You do say it's weird that the music is so upbeat. It's, trust me, way weirder to not have the music at all. It's very odd playing a video game without music. You know, it's like, it's one thing to intentionally play a game and not listen to the music, but to have no option is quite strange. Okay, I probably could have dodged that other guy before. Oh well. Okay, now we're in Grimald Place. I'm not sure how we got here, but we're here. And there's a bunch of spiders, and Ron's afraid of spiders, so we have to kill the spiders. Because that... sure. Why not? I didn't need to grab those, whatever. I'm gonna grab this. This is just the best time to grab it. And that's the last spider. So you'll notice that when we're in this area, the game's going to save quite frequently. That's not going to last very long. Anytime that you die in this game, it brings you back to the last save, and we get periods where it's 10, 15 minutes between saves, so yeah. Dying can be really bad. Coming over here, use creature, looking even more hideous than typical. So now Hermione's saying, oh yeah, we can't just waltz into the ministry. We're gonna, like, get caught, and that's bad. So we need to collect potion ingredients to make some Polyjuice Potion. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, duh. That's not a thing I pick up. Go up the stairs, come on. Yeah, unfortunately, this run is a little bit longer than the music that I have prepared, so... Oh, that's good. So we are, at some point, going to loop back through the music. And one more floor up. This time... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's not great. We should be fine, though. Not really sure how shaking is any different from swirling, but okay. Whatever you say, game. And just like that, we're off. I am 1 page short. Where's an extra? Okay. Now we take our Polyjuice Potion. The door closes. And it promptly wears off. So our Polyjuice Potion that's supposed to last us an hour lasted us like 30 seconds. Okay, here's another thing that we're probably not going to be using much. Decoy detonators. These things are pretty annoying to control. over here, kill these guys, steal this page. That would normally be a level up, but I grabbed stuff in the wrong order. And Ron tells us, use the Deluminator, and the Deluminator doesn't really do anything here. Yeah, they look like they're 15 or something. Okay. Darn. Okay, so some of those pots can drop Wig and Weld potions, which I'm using to heal, but not all of them. They're fairly uncommon. I'm probably gonna... Okay, and now I am low on health. So we start making potions. Come on. We can hold the maximum of 9 potions. We're gonna need all 9. Oh shoot, I didn't change the schedule. Shoot. Type exclamation point Potterthon, and that'll get you the correct schedule. Hopefully I will remember to change that when this is over. Or I can try to do it in a cutscene or something. I'll have one in like 10 minutes. Yeah, we can hold in maximum of 9 potions, and we need all of them, so I'm just going to make them all now, because we also have a cap on the potion ingredients, and I don't want to run out. Oops. Okay, so hopefully that's the last of the potion making for a good while. Oops, okay, that's bad. If we hit those, we have an enemy that we have to fight. We can't get away without killing them. Grab this page, and this will upgrade our spells. Or upgrade one of our spells. We only really have one useful one at the moment, so we'll just upgrade that. supposed to do this. Okay, that's gonna go open that door. I don't know, please find it. Yeah, and if your pen goes, like, out of the bounds, it resets the path. It's awful. Oops, I missed. Oh, that's why there wasn't anything to hit. I don't think I can get through. Yeah. Okay, killed him. Oh my god. Oh my god, please stop walking into things. Thank you, Ron, actually being useful. Cool. So as you can see, we're already killing guys much faster than we were earlier in the game. Oops, wrong one. Okay. So I'm actually going to use the cloak here just to be safe. And that didn't work. We can get past these guys without attacking them, but I guess we can't walk over the wood. That's going to give us our second upgrade. I probably didn't need to use that. That's okay. There's a better option. Yeah, so there are two ways to restore health in this game. We can either die, in which case it respawns us at our last save point with full health, or we use potions. So there's a couple of spots where if I'm at a good amount of health, I'll probably just find a quick way to die, so I don't have to make more potions. Oops, not quite enough time to change the commands. Okay. Oh, great. It's running around. Okay, we got it. When those Dementors start running around, they can be a pain to hit. What? I do not... I accidentally tapped the button for expected patron. Okay. There we go. This game likes to be dumb. And then we don't have to kill these guys, we can just walk right past them. I usually get my last, that would usually be my last power-up, but yeah, I'm one page behind. Okay. The schedule command should be fixed. Oh, hey, look at that! And there's the end of the music, and the end of the boss fight. All we just do is spam her for a bit. And again, because we've used so many of the... We've leveled up our spells so many times. It's a pretty easy fight. We just spam, and then she doesn't have enough time to deal damage from us. Or to kill us, to deal damage from us. Okay. Now we have to go around and save a bunch of Muggleborns, because apparently they're being trapped. I'm gonna cast that now. Here's our last page. if everything goes right, that should be the last page we collect in this round. Yep, then it shows us the cutscene telling us, hey, you should stop the platforms, despite us already doing that. Come on, throw the thing. And it's going to teach us a fairly useful spell, so... That's the Cascading Jinx, which lets us deal damage to multiple enemies at once. And we're probably not going to be using it to deal damage to multiple enemies. Instead, there's a couple of fairly strong enemies that the spell is particularly useful against. There's a guy stuck down there. Hit that switch, but we can't just leave. We have to kill these guys to save the Muggleborn, and then we can leave. Come on. Oops, I'm casting on the wrong guy. Can't quite make it through there. Hermione is still stuck on that wall. Whoops. Forgetting where I'm supposed to go. I don't think we can just leave. Yeah. Bunch of guys in here for us to kill, and we can get out of here. There, that should be it. Okay. Yeah, so if you thought 7-part, you thought the PC versions were a lot of pew-pew. The spell's ricocheting is very nice. Helps a lot. Okay. That's already about the first half of the game. Okay. So now we have to go out and pick up some Dittany plants because apparently we killed Ron. Okay, these things are really annoying. If I get inside of the ring, I have to basically brew a potion in order to get out. Pick it up. There we go. They teach us Incendio. Which we're not going to use too much. It's basically just for getting past obstacles. It doesn't do much against enemies. Grab this, and that's it. Now we make our potion to heal Ron. And then promptly leave him behind. Because screw him, he's useless. He's just gonna cause us trouble later. These guys can be a pain to dodge. Ugh. I didn't want to use potions there. I wanted to keep my health kind of low so I could die after the save, but oh well. Come on. And these guys love to pull out their shields, so... stunning them is very useful. Great, there's another guy I haven't killed. Where? Dude, you gonna spawn? There he is. Okay. Okay, I do have a herbicide, right? Yeah, I have one. Okay, so they want you to, like, brew a potion there to get past that wall, but you can just get that potion from leaves and such. So hopefully I won't have to brew any herbicide or exploding potions, but we'll see how that goes. There's no cue for if you have charged your spell enough. Just kind of gotta guess. Yep, there was a handheld game, at least one handheld version for every game. That was a mistake. Okay. Found a spot to set up camp, and now we're done with that part. I don't really know what we're trying to accomplish here. I guess just trying to avoid snatchers or something. Or evidently seeking them out so that we can kill them and progress. We won't see that wheel for a while. That totally did not stop him. There's our wheel. Literally casting Irascible Memento anywhere in this stage will trigger that. Oh no. Okay. Then they're going to teach us another new spell that we're not really going to use. There's a lot of enemies that spawn here. If you don't have powered up spells, they can be quite threatening, but as you may have noticed, we're killing them fairly easily. Okay. Now the winter area is quite a bit more difficult, so I'm probably going to intentionally die here just to get some health back. The DS games progressively, with each game, look worse than the last. The DS games look quite terrible for Harry Potter. The gameplay isn't always the worst, but visually they look awful. Yeah, the GBA games look way better than the DS games. Except 5. 5 looks terrible. 1 and 2 both look good. I'd say 4 looks pretty good too. It definitely looks better than 5. It looks better than the DS games. Mind you, this game looks much better than 7 Part 2. 7 Part 2 is, yeah, significantly worse. Four GBA is actually one of my favorite games. It was my first Harry Potter speedrun was 4 GBA 100%. I don't think 5 was fun to play. I think 5 was, like, brain dead stupid. I hated it. That would have been nice. Oh my god, please. I'll kill one. That was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I know there are people that genuinely enjoy 5, but I don't get it. The controls are also just awful. Most of them do. 5 doesn't. HP1 GBA is shorter than PC. Right? No, not yet. It can be. Yeah, and then the DS games are all shorter than their counterparts. Well, 7 Part 2 isn't. It probably won't be. I don't know. Half of them are shorter, half of them are longer. But the ones that are shorter are much shorter. Like, HP6 gets cut in half. This part's kind of annoying. We just have to kill a ton of these guys. They'll keep spawning, and then eventually they'll drop a piece of a key, and then we have to do it again. Come on. Yeah. But even then, I mean, the GBA versions for 1 and 2 are not much longer than the PC versions. Or 1 and 3. 2 is a lot. 2 PC's a really short game. I can't tell if I'm lagging a lot or if I'm just moving slowly. There's the last part. Now we can get out of here. So this part's weird. This map is huge. It's like one of the biggest maps in the game. But we literally only need to go in this tiny little corner. So like, I'm gonna walk over here and we're gonna get a cutscene. And we kill some guys, and then we're like done. That's the end of the level right over there. Jeez, all the way up here? Pick it up. I guess we do have to go through all the level. I guess I don't understand this quite right. Yeah, actually, the world record for 6PC went down today. Oh my god. I'm gonna prep the potion. I shouldn't have to use it though. I'm gonna use it. There's 2 of these guys. Okay. That's not all of them. There's still someone left. Nope. No glitches, no tricks. Just better execution. Affinity Cat is really good at the game. No, I didn't think I could have that. We do know of one glitch. If you finish a potion, or if you finish a step for a potion on the same frame that you failed the potion, then it skips the potion. Yeah, potion skip. But it's super precise. Why can I not get over there? Where is this guy? There's like one guy left. Where? Or does it not open from the bottom? Okay. That's the end of that level. That went on for a lot longer than I thought it was. Oh, buddy, we've got more music. It's really hard to do. This is 5DS music? This is one of the 4 songs in the entire game. Isn't it? It is 5DS music. Okay. Yeah, I've literally played that game for like an hour and a half, so... Okay, that should be the end of the fight. Or there might be one around. Yes! One more round, okay. Okay. And now we... Oh, yep, that's right, no music. Back to HP1. Okay, then I'm gonna die here again just to get health back. Come on. Kill me faster. There we go. What? There we go. Okay. That saves us from making more potions, because we are fairly low on potions. I don't want to make them any more than I have to. And then this game, yeah, this area is gonna... Oh, jeez. This area is gonna make us build a bridge. Throw the pieces. Please, just die already. Wigan Well Potion, that's nice. Oh my god, please pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, bridge is done. We do need all 4 of those pieces to cross. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here and make potions because we have a boss fight coming up that is quite difficult, and we're gonna need potions for it. We cannot make potions in the fight, but we can bring however many we want in with us. one more set. Press to start. Don't eat my input. How much fun is making potions? I'm glad they're short. They're also... It's basically the same system that was in HP6 DS, but a little bit easier. You had to be more precise with your movements than 6. But it's also just so slow. But you need so many potions to clear the game. Okay. Shoot. There goes my one potion. And my one exploding potion. I went the wrong way. Well, I just wasted my potion for nothing. Actually, I shouldn't have to kill that guy. Yeah, it looks pretty awful. Trust me, 7 Part 2 looks worse. It looks much worse. This is the weirdest Quidditch I've ever seen. Okay, then the dough's gonna walk in this huge-ass circle. And we're just gonna keep going. Excuse me. Saved, and then... yeah. Okay. Here's the hard part. I have, like, so many potions that this will go fairly smoothly. I won't die, but... This fight is... absurdly difficult if you don't have powered up spells. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Okay. Really? This fight is so awful, dude. Okay, that's the first phase down. Set up my potions now while I have a second. Yeah, this fight doesn't even have... I don't think it has music. Yeah, no music. Now, 2 of the heads strike at once, which actually can be fairly difficult to dodge if you're in a bad position when they start to lunge. Yeah. Cool. Or just, you know, don't pick up the rock. My DS touchscreen is a little janky. Yeah, this is a very ugly game. Oh no. That was a mistake. Okay. 7 Part 2 is worse. 7 Part 2 is much worse. Okay. And this part of the fight goes a lot more like the Umbridge fight from earlier, except he deals a lot of damage, and Umbridge deals like nothing. So if I do everything well, I should be able to kill him without him going back to the center. Where'd he go? He went back to the center. Yep, the games look worse. The further you get into this handheld series, the games look worse. Like, 1 GBA looks pretty solid, especially compared to this. 4 looks better, looks 5 looks better. 4 looks better than 5, looks better than 6, looks better than 7 Part 1, looks better than 7 Part 2. It got worse as they kept going, as the devs really stopped caring. They also kind of got shorter, except for 7 Part 2. It's like, oh, we've been making the games too short, we gotta make a long one. So they made it too long. Okay, this part's a pain. Do I have any herbicide potions, or do I need to make one? I'm not sure. Some should spawn in here. I took the wrong path. And didn't get a potion from those. I know 6DS also came out on the PSP. I don't know if they did that with 7. Shit. I have to make a potion. Fun. As far as I'm aware, the only way to destroy those things is with an exploding potion. And I don't have any. Because they spawn quite rarely. Yeah, we have a download link. There's nowhere where you can buy it directly from EA. It is impossible to purchase a copy of the game without purchasing it from some third-party seller. I was hoping he wouldn't see me. They won't. Never will. Yeah, you used to be able to purchase 7 Part 1 and 2 on Origin, but they stopped that quite a while ago. I went the wrong way. I thought I was going the wrong way. This is on a DS. This is on my DS that is missing its top screen. Which is actually quite, like, having a top screen is quite helpful for this game. Because the map is fairly useful. But, yeah. Yeah, no, it just naturally looks this bad. Top screens are for losers. This section is... There are some spiders on this path, and spiders are hard to kill. Unless I just get lucky and deal a ton of damage. I do not understand how these spiders function at all. They make absolutely no sense. I do not know how to kill them with any reasonable amount of speed. I guess I can get away without killing them. Cool. It had faster load times than disk, but nobody runs on disk. Everybody just uses exe cracks, which are going to be the same speed as a Origin, most likely. Considering we can't purchase the game on Origin, there's no point in trying to find it. It'll probably just be the exe crack with, or a different kind of DRM. So that whole maze we just went through. Time to go through it again. Oh yeah, after this. Would have been great if they decided to put, like, some music behind that. Wait, did they actually? No, they didn't. Sometimes you have a bad crack, sometimes the game just has slow load times. Check the PC Discord. Harry Potter Minecraft Edition. Okay. I don't know how you roll in this game. I physically do not know how to trigger Harry to roll. He just does it sometimes. I don't get it. This game is stupid. No, I'm double tapping directions right now. It's not like flicking the control either. Because you move with the touchscreen in this game. And you cast spells with the touchscreen. I don't know, maybe it's like touch Harry and flick? Yeah, that might be it. That's it, okay. Touch Harry and flick. I doubt that's faster, but I understand now. Learning new things. Use a potion. We have to go through the maze again. I don't want to die in the maze. Because if I die in the maze, I think we go back to before the maze. Apparently his house doesn't have a roof. And is sitting on top of a volcano. Cool house. Oh, I guess we could have died here. That's okay. Oh wait, I have Hermione. I thought I was still using Ron. Okay. Yeah, Ron's useless. Hermione's actually quite helpful because I can, as I mentioned before, you can stun the enemies before they can put up a shield. I actually need a herbicide potion. Is that a herbicide potion? Perfect. I thought it was. Let's be real, when was Ron not useless? Nice. Oh, there's one left. Two left? Three. What? There are so many enemies. Please. There we go. And we still have like one or two more waves, and then that's still not the end of the game. No, no, no. Okay. I shouldn't need those ingredients. In 7 Part 2, he's worse than useless. Like, the frickin', Chamber of Secrets? You're just dragging him along. Okay. One more level, 2 more boss fights, and we're done. And also I lied, this is the hardest boss fight. This section is incredibly difficult, even with powered up spells. There's a lot of guys that can stun you. Yeah, he is definitely more useful in the book and movie. Okay, what's my health at? If my health is low, I'm going to heal. Or I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Come kill me. There we go. Okay. Coming up in a second, we have trolls. These guys are a pain. Especially when they decide to charge you. Okay, got both of them. I have 2 potions. That might be enough. Oops, didn't need that. What am I stuck on? Exploding potion. I don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna make 1 set of potions just for safety. I missed, really. That should be more than enough. Okay. So Greyback's just gonna kind of run around for a bit. That does kind of work. Okay. Hello. What's good? Not in this game. The next game's pretty good. Next game, the marathon. The next two are pretty interesting. Yep. HP3 for the Xbox 360. There is no Lego 5 through 7 in, Xbox, that's right. There is no 5 through 7 in this marathon. There was going to be a 5 through 7 run, but the runner was having some difficulties with his computer. Couldn't get the game to run properly. Or couldn't get OBS to run properly. So Fenrir is really hard to kill. This guy is pretty easy. He has a couple of, like, wide range spells, and that's about it. But because he doesn't dash around everywhere, we can kill him pretty quickly. Shoot. Okay. They are quite underrated. Like, even the PS1 games, despite looking pretty bad, look like they're pretty decent games. They're at least interesting speed games. Wait, was that his big dash attack? Oh, okay, I guess it was. Okay, he's got like 1 or 2 hits left. Then we go on to the final section, which is pretty short. Yep, HP2 PS2 is supposed to be identical. Or it's supposed to appear identical, but it has... HP2 PS2 is very close to GameCube and Xbox, but, you know, different processing power and such let them do some slightly different things. And the changes that they made have have a very large impact on the speedrun. So like you're able to like fly around the entirety of Hogwarts in HP2, and you can't really do that, or in the PS2 version, you can't really do that on GameCube or Xbox. You're a lot more limited. Yeah, like, there are differences, but they look the same. At their core, they're the same game, but there are some minor differences. As opposed to, like, comparing the PS1 to PS2 versions, where they were made by different teams. Okay, so this fight, I guess I'll switch to this music. This fight is kind of stupid, because it's not really a fight, it's just kind of staying alive. Bellatrix is gonna try to kill us while Dobby tries to kill her. Not having potions here is not great, but we'll make it work. Shoot, that's not good. Oh, now that's the strat. That's nice. How convenient of them to put that there. I don't know that it's going to work for this last phase, though. Looks like it will. Okay. And that is the end of the run. We just watched Dobby die, and then we get our final split, and we're done. And then we get our credits with no music. Okay, yeah. There is a multiplayer. I wonder what you do in that. But, okay. Yeah, that is the end of 7 Part 2, or 7 Part 1 DS. Musicless credits. Yeah, so we're gonna go to a 10-minute break or so, and then we'll be back with, I believe it's HP3 Xbox 100%. Yeah. Yeah, so hang on for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready to go with that.